Asking Alexandria had your heart by default if your hair looked anything like this. These are all photos of me. They've been on a fucking journey over the, I like to call it scene apocalypse. Not that this is hopefully never ever coming back. Let's leave that in the mid 2000s, please. Thank you. We had a vocalist change. We had country core, which was something. Then we had a couple albums where they were like, how do we do this again? And then BAM! They've remembered. Somebody whacked them on the back of the head with a metal pole and it seemed to stick. I have been waiting for this album for a very long time. I knew that this year was the year. I'd like to know what year Ben Bruce stops being like an icon. This album is actually a masterpiece in probably more ways than you actually know. My nerd ass will be here all day. I've been recently taught about Pythagoras. If I'm going to tears so many fucking times, it's the album that I've been waiting for since Destiny, as a lot of us have. I know Reckless is probably your favorite. Can we guess what my favorite is? I love that they put Bad Blood at track 1. The start of Bad Blood, we kind of get clicking. It kind of almost resembles, you know, 1, 2, 3, 4 on your drumsticks. Counts in the album. I feel like it's also kind of speaking for the fact that the drums just go absolute fucking ape shit. Hi Marcel! I'm gonna cover every single song in depth. There's honestly just so fucking much. Bad Blood is probably like the hardest, rockiest song. Now this album is a breakup album and it's almost like all the turmoil and everything that you go through before the actual breakup itself, all the emotions that you have in a bath in, just, you know, it's a Sunday, how else do you relax? Apparently emotional turmoil. Bad Blood is exactly what it is. I feel like a lot of relationships, when they end, at least on bad terms, there's a lot of like fire in a bad way. At least that's what TV shows depict. I kind of have like healthy breakups. You may not have noticed, there's a random extra bar in this song. It's 4/4, but there's also a section where it's 5/4. One of those things where the song just has a certain emotional impact and you don't really know why, but you're enjoying it. These guys have been in the game for so long. The things that make a song feel heavy is it being so unstable. That's the stuff that kind of makes us go, oh, what happened there? They're fucking mathematicians, Harry. I do have to talk about track 2. There is one thing in there that really fucking stood out to me. At about a minute 30, I get like deja vu smacked in the face with Bring Me the Horizon Dear Diary. I'm not saying they copied, it's just one of those fun little things as a music nerd and a music lover when your brain just connects some of your favorite stuff together. I used to not be able to introduce myself in high school without going, hi, my name is Ronnie, I'm an addict. Actually, it's Moo, you can call me Moo. I have questions about Let Go. Listening to this album, which I have done too many hours this week, at least 4 times a day. Just enjoy the AdSense, boys. Honestly, I pretty much just paid your house mortgage. All 5 of them. It's very, do I say EDM-esque? Like, I'm still trying to get 100% score on the metal subgenres, which I don't think anyone in this world can do at this point. So I do kind of sound like a typical middle elitist when I say trap, EDM, house music. I got a little lost. It's not even just synths, because there's synths throughout the whole album, but such a serious, I can hardly breathe, I can hardly sleep. It brings like this chaos into it, which obviously leads so perfectly into the next song, which is Psycho. Nothing Left is my favorite song on the album. This track surprisingly gives me nostalgia, even though it doesn't sound like old Asking songs. I got brought to tears straight away with the little guitar solo. In the mainstream metalcore new releases that we get, it's not common to have guitar solos anymore. It was a baby solo, but it was enough for me to have a baby cry about it. Because I haven't given you enough examples, let's look at Feel. They say, because you're ghosts in the past, blah blah blah, and he's whispering it like he's in a horror movie. And then bang, it's kind of like a jump scare. Like, have I put too much nerd on the table, or are we enjoying it? Do we touch Kill It With Fire? This is more of like a personal full circle for me. If you knew me in high school, I said the term Kill It With Fire a countless amount of times. You know the guys in Naruto that would like suck you into the battle? It's been many years since I have used this phrase, and if I accidentally said it, I would get into that thing. I am gonna say I just can't take the idea of Ben Bruce being angry. I don't find him intimidating. Maybe that's just because like my type of guy is. The final track is so beautiful, and I wish I could experience listening to it for the first time over and over again. But obviously this is a review, so if you don't want spoilers, go listen to it, come back. We know that I am a bitch for anything acoustic. Don't make me play an acoustic guitar though, I'd rather smash the thing over my own fucking head. Not because I have anything against it, I just don't have fun playing bar chords, actually. Pretty sure I can actually play them on my electric now though. Yeah, fuck acoustics. It's chilling, it's beautiful, and then it just keeps fucking building. I kid you not, I got on the ground when those drums hit. I was incarcerated. That means going to jail. No, I wasn't. I don't care if I'm the first one to say it. I fucking love Danny's vocals now. I love the way that he sings. I love the screams that are going on the track, which is it Ben screaming most of the time? We haven't got many of Ben singing. He did it in Bad Blood. We saw me cry. I don't cry too often. Asking Alexandria is making me look like a little bitch on the internet. Tears don't fall, they crash into Asking Alexandria. Pulling my eyes out 1 second to straight stanky fish face the next. Anyone out here, or maybe anyone that you hear around you speaking so shallowly about this album and how it will never be Reckless, how it will never be Destiny. There are things in here that musicians have put in like Easter eggs. Things like sneaky extra bars, making a section of the song being 5/4 instead of 4/4 time. The manipulation that they use with a typical backbeat, using double time and half time speeding to make the pacing change. They're not fucking accidents. These boys have been in the game for a long time. Maybe throw some of these like fun little facts towards them and talk about how they're actually real fucking musicians fucking around with stuff. I mean, hey, maybe the producer did it, I don't know. No one wants to walk around being like, Crescendos are so fucking metal, dude. Gonna get beaten up by the guy that has I love mum tattooed on his chest, aren't ya? This is what I love about albums, and this is what I love about metalcore. I listen to albums because they're works of art, and this thing is a whole emotional roller coaster telling this whole breakup story. It's just, I cannot express how beautiful this is without nerding out. I mean, if anybody wants to sit down and we deep dive into Pythagoras for 4 hours, just talking about his mathematical theories with wavelengths, perfect fifths. Or we can just cry together over every final track of every fucking metalcore album, because why leave a good thing feeling good? Come make me cry. Hello, you having fun there? Well, can you please hit the subscribe button so that we can actually be best fucking friends? Because I like crabcore, I like metalcore, I don't like unsubscribed core. Leave a comment, press a like, follow me on all the things, and we can be best buds. All my brain does is grr.